What is up, my tricksters? It is your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh! Superhero coming at you with probably one more of my quicker videos today. Today's video is going to be a viewer-requested deck profile. I don't do these too often, so, DM, don't expect to see this every time you make a request, brother. But he asked me to do a request on this Eldlitch Dragoon deck. I don't know why I couldn't speak there for a minute. It's because he was inspired by this mobile game called Fate Grand Order, and he plays the character that is known as Berserker of El Dorado, and they have apparently it's a bunch of scantily clad chicks characters who swing big weapons at each other. So he said he's been enjoying it, and that I should mention that. So there you go, Death Machine. There's your mention, especially about the mobile game. I have no interest in checking that out, but if you do, you can. So, without further ado, let's go check out that replay footage, and then at the end, I'll give you guys the deck profile, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So, without further ado. Alright, there you have it, guys. This is my take on a Dragoon Eldlitch deck. I basically did like 10 minutes of research, made a few adjustments of some stuff that I would rather play personally, and then the rest of it is pretty standard. Gotta have a DM and a Red Eyes. Obviously, it's how you make Dragoon. You got your triple Eldlitch the Golden Lord. Eldlitch the Golden Lord. Red Eyes Wyvern, and then we got Ash Blossom and Pain in My Ass. I'm being mean today. Red Eyes Fusion. Upstart Goblin. It's, because we'd rather play with 39 cards. Monster Reborn. Banish 3 cards from the extra deck. Upstart Goblin. Red Eyes Insight, aka more copies of Red Eyes Fusion. Super Poly, my personal tech, because, it's fun to Super Poly stuff away. Elixir of White Destiny. that name could be played with. It could be funny. Cursed Eldland. That's how I felt playing this deck. I told you, I'm in a spicy mood today. Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine. I have no comment. Torrential Tribute, because our monsters can go destruction. What is that? Conquistador of the Golden Land. Haquero of the Golden Land. And Solemn Strike, because God said no. Anyway. And then we have a triple Dragoon. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. The bane of my existence in Yu-Gi-Oh! Starving Venom, Elshad Allwinda, and Mud Dragon. These are our super poly targets. One Zeus. I never got into it. You can take that if you want. Gustav Max. You definitely want to be playing this if you're playing anything that plays level 10s. Pleiades. It's just, you know, if we get these guys on the field at the same time. And then Boral Sword, because I like Boral Sword. Soldier of Chaos, he's good because, you know, there's lots of high-level monsters, so... Excuse me. Nightmare Phoenix, because... Screwbackro, Verte, other ways to get to Dragoon, and a Link Spider. I actually didn't have problems getting to Dragoon for the most part. Oh, and these 4 cards are just some other tech cards you can play if you don't like what I'm messing around with. We basically went for I'm gonna leave that in. Pot of Prosperity. You could also put in Pot of Extravagance if you would prefer. There are plenty of Pot of Desires if you're on a budget. Although if you're on a budget, I don't think this is the deck for you. Just to be brutally honest. And then of course you can tell that my budget brain kind of bled in here a little bit with certain card choices, like, you know, Boral Sword, and like playing things like Upstart, and forgive the thunder, guys. There's a bit of a storm going on around here in Texas. Look, lady, I'm just doing my job. I'm gonna pay for that one. Anyway. She's angry. Anyway. You know, my thoughts are it's not my cup of tea. It's an effective deck. That's what it is. It's effective. It's decent. It's good. It's just not my cup of tea, because there's a lot of cards in this deck you have to play that I just frankly don't enjoy playing them, and I don't enjoy playing against them. Dragoon is a primary card example of a card like that. I just don't enjoy Dragoon. It's not... no hate for the players who do. I just... It's not my cup of tea. I prefer... Also, this deck is very, like, control variant type of thing, and I'm just not very much a control player. It's not fun for me. I could do it, it's just not always fun for me. So, as you guys saw in the replay footage. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Death Machine, here is your deck profile. I am happy to get this out of the way. And yeah, so if you're new to the Ben 10,000 YDO channel, considering hitting that subscribe button, you're welcome to leave suggestions on the comments of my videos for decks you want to see. I don't guarantee that they'll happen, but you're welcome to leave a suggestion. And, you know, leave me one of these, or I'll turn you into a Karibo. I'll do it. I'm just kidding. You guys have a good one. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.